Oh, okay. This is usually a very reliable website. So if they're saying that Archie and Lilibet are not invited and that the others are set to give a cold shoulder, oh my God, okay. It's like, oh, I go back and forth on this coronation. I know that. And I I know that I go back and forth. I know. I just did a whole two videos on coronation gowns, and then I did one on tiaras with the assumption that the Sussexes will go to the coronation. But this is an article today at today's the 12th of March. And this is a fairly reliable website, I think, no? Um, and they're saying that Archie and Lilibet are not invited. What do I think about that? Well, I do think that, Lilibet in particular is young. Well, they're both young. Archie's 3 and Lily is 1. Archie, I mean, he's 3. He's very young. He's very, very young. And he could start to act out. He could start to act out because he doesn't know any better. I mean, he could get restless. I mean, I didn't stop getting restless until I was in my 20s. I mean, I could not be taken anywhere. Are you kidding me? I get bored, for God's sake. I start going stir crazy. I start acting out. I remember one time, I'm like literally 20, something like that, 19, 20. And we had this family trip planned, a long trip by car. And the Monsignor at the church where we used to go at that time literally asked my father, "Are you going to take Marion on this trip?" Are you nuts? I mean, I am stir crazy. So I can't, behaving in church was just, for me, just impossible. It was absolutely impossible. I think the only time I don't act out in church is if I'm in church by myself. But if there's somebody else with me, it's just horrible. So how can I possibly expect maybe I shouldn't have disclosed that, but how can I possibly expect a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old to behave in church? It's not going to be possible. A 3-hour coronation, they are going to act out. The thing is, it's going to be cute AF. It's just going to be cute. Lily could start crying. The only thing is, well, a 1-year-old, she starts getting stir crazy. She's not getting her way. She starts to throw a tantrum. She gets on the floor. She screams. She hollers. Megan has to take her out of the church. This will go down in history. It will go down in history. Okay, I understand all of that. Okay, so 3 and 1, they are young. Okay, however, the guy always also says that they will not be on the Harry and Meghan may not be very popular with their family at the coronation, and they will not be invited to take part in the official banquet. It's like, and then they go on to say that someone in the palace says they will be given the cold shoulder by very many relatives. I hope they will be seated in Iceland. It's like, oh, this is like an oh bleep situation. Look, oh my God, what's my feeling about this right now? My feeling about this right now is like tomorrow, literally no later than tomorrow, decline the invitation. Decline the invitation. You have to give them enough time, you guys. You can't string this out. You can't string it out. You have to release this but you have to put it properly. You have to say that under the circumstances of everything, the totality of circumstances, in terms of security issues, in terms of the children, in terms of Archie's birthday, in terms of the distraction that it will cause in the public and potentially even increase the security concerns, because there are a lot of people in England who are saying on Twitter that they don't want them there. And if they throw eggs at the king and queen, what are they going to do to Harry and Meghan? You could have a serious security breach because you have two or three groups, as I said, the anti monarchists, the anti Meghan and Harry's, and the Sussex Squad. So you could literally have a civil war break out at the coronation. I mean, somebody throws an egg, it hits the target, people just start going crazy. You have a stampede. All kinds of crazy things could happen because, there's too much controversy. So now I have to go back and say, look, my original idea is to issue a public statement and say that you want to see your father as soon as is convenient for him with the children, as soon as convenient, either before or after the coronation, but you're not going to attend the coronation out of a concern for everybody's security and out of concern for being a distraction and etc. We love our father, and Harry loves his country very much. And Lily and Archie are half English, and he intends for them to know their culture and to know their history, especially within the family itself. They have fundamental respect for all of that, and they intend to bring their children back as often as possible to visit the country, to learn about the country, to see his family, but that they will not attend the coronation. I think they have to do that this week because as time goes on, it becomes that they were rude, they were insensitive, they were disrespectful. I mean, you have to RSVP by email because that's how you received your invite, and respectfully decline. I think it's better because with all the security in the world, I think this is going to be a problem. I know you guys mean well, and I do too. I have nothing against the king at all. I mean, I don't agree with everything he does. I criticize him heavily a lot, but I like him. I do like him. I mean, I have nothing against anybody in the royal family, not even Camilla. I mean, I know I say things about her from time to time, but I don't hate her at all. She's a woman. She loved this man, and some people got hurt, and for me, it was like, why didn't you do this differently? But she's a human being. I have nothing against any of these people as human beings, okay? We are all flawed human beings, all of us. Me at the front of the list, right? So I'm not casting stones at anybody. But I don't think Harry and Meghan should go to this coronation. I'm really, really concerned. I think there are going to be some serious security issues that people cannot anticipate. It's going to happen because the groups are going to get into fights. People are going to try to throw things. They're going to blame Harry and Meghan for being distractions. No matter what Meghan does, she's not going to get it right. No matter what she wears, the children are banned from the coronation. They're not on the balcony with the family. I mean, look, I would issue a statement and that would be the end of it. That's it. I don't need this headache in my life. And I don't know why they do either. Title or no title, because those titles really by right should have been given a long time ago. And the fact that they're now given should not be a reason that, oh, they're obliged to go to the coronation. Okay. I think you have to get rid of this kind of thinking. You can offer to see your father at any time. He has an open invitation to come to Montecito, and you will come over to England anytime reasonably before the coronation or after the coronation at his convenience to see him in private with the children. Harry, I don't think you should go. I don't think you guys should go. I think you should protect your family and keep them away and keep a low profile during that day. Don't do any commentations or anything like that, or commentator work. Just please, oh my God. Oh my God.